put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina feeling. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina feeling. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina feeling. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina feeling. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight Over the City. I'm your host, Stan Long, and they messing me up along with the lovely Terry T-Bomb Long. Let's rock. Hey, man, you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, we got a hell of a gang tonight, y'all. We got everybody in the building. Not everybody, but a whole lot of bodies. When I tell you some important people in the building and some heavyweights in the building and some great singing and some rapping and some whole bunch of stuff is in the building, welcome to the party. Everybody at the sound of my voice. DMV, you know we love you guys. The whole city, we in love with you. You know we appreciate you guys rocking with us every single week. VA in the building. Philly, Chicago. Who else we got? Atlanta.
Did you say Charlotte?
Charlotte. They said you better not have another show without it. Be more in the building. Urban.
Yes.
What?
You broadcast.
Better not stay another show without
UBM,
UBM, baby. You broadcast media. That's the clique. That's who we rock with.
That's right. You know it.
Let's do a show.
You know it. It is my favorite day of the week because this is my favorite show, y'all. So,
is it?
Yes.
You got another show you watch?
Yes, it is Thankful Thursdays. What is one thing you all are thankful for today? Put it in the comments. One thing you're thankful for.
Man,
Thankful
that's
Thursdays.
an easy one.
Yeah, it should be it.
Just to be
right.
alive.
Just to be alive,
that's
right?
Mine.
Yes, we have an amazing show lined up for you all tonight. I be so psyched when it comes to this show, right? Because every week it just gets better and better and better and gooder.
And it's cool when you stalk people on IG and then they end up on your platform. That's a super cool situation.
That's a situation tonight. We
stalk people on IG.
We stalked people. We stalked Diandra. Yes, we did.
We gotta get people on the show. Like we work.
That's right.
Yeah. But they great people though.
That's
so you
right.
need to stalk them. So you can't let them go.
That's right.
So
right.
Guess
So
what?
we got an amazing show lined up for you all tonight.
You got
y'all
your song ready?
Don't worry about my song.
You are looking
ready.
super fabulous, though. Let me just tell you. Y'all see my wife? Y'all give it up one time for T-Bomb. Look at T-Bomb. This lady right here come to play.
Ow.
Hey.
Yes, you like that? Ow.
Yeah, I like it.
You like that?
Let's do it again later.
Ow. So anyway, y'all, listen, we got an amazing show lined up for you all tonight. You always hear about us every week talk about Umbrella Therapeutic Services.
Umbrella, you already know.
We talk about Umbrella Therapeutic Services. Well, guess what?
They in the building.
Tonight, they in the building. Yes, indeed.
Yep.
We're going to end Mental Health Awareness Month. We're just going to chat with them for a little while and talk about what are the amazing things that they've got going on here in the city. That's not it, though. That ain't it.
What else we got?
We have got Diandra Janelle Rose, also known as the Fairy Thugmother.
Hey, let's give it up.
She's in the building. Yes,
That's one of the people I've been stalking too.
Yes, indeed. She is in the building tonight, y'all. And listen, y'all know how we love our artists, right? We be having the best artists come through this show.
She ain't lying.
And tonight is no different because this young man is lit. And if you don't know about him, you're going to find out tonight. We've got Sincerest Don in the building.
Let's give it up.
Yes. I told y'all we got
when I say lyrics, just keep that in mind when you get on there. Lyrics.
Told y'all we got a lit show, but
before
we get started, we always like to shout out black businesses. This is our way of giving back to the community, right? Spotlight Over the City. We consider ourselves the people's champ of media. We can't be the people's champ if we don't give back. So if you are a black business owner or you know of a black business that you support and you would like for us to shout them out on the show, send us an email, info@spotlightoverthecity.com. That's really easy. info@spotlightoverthecity.com, and we can feature your business or someone's business that you know on one of our upcoming shows. We love to do that. So today, we've got two amazing black businesses.
Well, before you say that, let me just be clear.
Okay, be clear then.
Don't send us any black business.
Just not
I love my black people, but please be present somewhere besides your trunk or something like that, because no one can find you. You won't be credible. So at least be credible, because we've had some people that we've spotlighted on here, and then they couldn't find the people. They wasn't.
Your website ain't working. Get your stuff together,
It's been down for 6 months and all this kind of stuff. So at least have that ready. That's all we ask, and then we'll do it for free. Just
that's right.
Don't make us look bad.
We ain't paying. We ain't making.
That's all we ask.
Okay. So listen, we've got two black businesses that we want to shout out tonight. Do you have a young dancing queen between the ages of 7 and 18 years old? Well, Miss Lonnie, hey girl, Miss Lonnie, the queen of acro, can help them become a world-class dancer by incorporating acrobatics into their routines. Let me tell you something. Look at these young ladies.
You'll lose weight quick.
I've seen some of her dancers, and they are phenomenal. Miss Lonnie.
They really are.
Miss Lonnie is the dance teacher for you. Classes at the Dynasty Institute are available virtually now. You can head over to their Instagram at Dynasty Institute and book your child's first lesson through the link in their bio. Hey, Miss Lonnie. Hey, Miss Lonnie. Elite Creations by Trisha provides all the tasty treats and yummy foods for any of your events this summer. Trisha, she's been very, very popular in this area for quite some time now with her tasty desserts and treats and stuff. And she too has been a part of Spotlight Over the City from our, prior years. And Trisha, she is a private chef now who caters and designs events. You can follow her Instagram page at elite_creations_by_Trisha and click the link in her bio to book her for your next event. Yes, I love it.
Hey, and
Black Girl Magic. I love it.
Shout out to Black Girl Magic. It's every week Black Girl Magic. You know that?
I know.
So I want to say real quick before we go, shout out to my man Mustafa. Decades Clothing Line. They had a pop-up this weekend down in Georgetown at I haven't been down there in a while either. Shout out to Prince and Princess.
Okay,
they was down there doing their thing, and Mustafa got a great clothing line. Decade Clothing.
So okay. Shout out to you all. Doing great things. What is going on this weekend? Look, Friday, which is tomorrow, May 28th at 6:00 p.m., our man CJ Blair, SOS Saving Ourselves, is holding a Mayfair town hall to discuss the violence that's been going on in the community. And this is going to take place at 3744 Hayes Street Northeast, DC, on the Blacktop. That's tomorrow. And then Saturday, same organization, SOS Saving Ourselves. Saturday, CJ. May 29th, they will be having a Mayfair Health and Wellness Fair with a talent show, 3-on-3 basketball tournament, a moon bounce, free haircuts, food, and so much more. Activities will take place at 3744 Hayes Street Northeast. So you got something going on Friday as well as on Saturday with Saving Ourselves Foundation. CJ Blair, we are really, really proud of you for doing things out there in the community with these young people. And I do mean doing things. Shout out to Young E-Class, Mobbits, the whole gang. Doing some big things. I love it. They feed the homeless. They do it hand in hand. They go in the community. They in all the hoods. They where you won't be most of the time. They're there. And they're being productive. So I really appreciate that. And with it being Mental Health Month, that is another mental health organization that I dearly respect. SOS, Saving Ourselves. Mr. Blair, what's good? That's right. What's good? All right. Well, you know what time it is. It's time for one of y'all's favorite segments. Name That Song with Stack and T-Bomb. And if you don't know, Name That Song is when we sing a few bars of a song, and you are to guess the name of the song and the artist, and then you can win one of these nice Spotlight mugs, T-shirt, Spotlight T-shirts, hats, something. You can win a lot of stuff. You just can't win him. He's off limits. He's off limits. So check this out, y'all. We're not professional, so don't be looking at the side. Speak for yourself. Well, she's not professional. Say speak for yourself. She's a backup singer, so don't judge. I'm nobody's backup. I'm not backup anything, honey. I'm the one, not the two. Okay, 1 and 2. All right. Okay, liquor. Okay. Just know that, y'all. So I'm just, hey. All right, y'all ready? You ready, baby? I'm ready. Look, I got shades this week too.
All right, this. So, wait. Okay, we got to get in character. So normally when on shades, there be a lot of lights and stuff. So we put the shade. I don't know why she put hers on, but I put mine on.
Well, just because they're up here. My husband, my amazing, fine husband got these for me, and I just love them. So, I just wear them everywhere. I wear them to the damn bathroom now. So, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I love them. Y'all ready?
Tonight naked.
You ready?
What you should do, yeah.
I'm going to wear them tonight naked. Yes, I will. Yes, if you let me choke you. Okay, let's go. Y'all ready?
Lord, help me
today. You ready?
Yeah.
Which camera? This camera?
Pick one.
You take my love and I'm willing. There's no limit to the love I'm giving. The love I'm giving, yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Hey,
give it up a T-ball one time.
Y'all know the name of that
Everybody
song?
gonna know that. Well, nah.
Wait a minute. Everybody know?
If you at least 35, maybe.
You know?
Yeah.
And do you know the artist?
Yes. That's a distinct voice, a distinct artist.
Okay, you're an artist, Sincerest Don. Do you know that song?
That's a little. He's too young. He's a little too young.
He might be too young.
Too young.
Samaj, you know? I'm not hip. Nope. Denzel, do you know? You don't have to say it, but do you know? Okay, Denzel,
you got
know?
the artist and the song?
Yes. He said Denzel be.
I can guarantee y'all ain't got this one.
Torrance, you know?
I can guarantee.
He said he heard the song.
All right, let's rock. I got one. I'm going to stun all y'all with this song right here. Okay. I will tell you this.
Tell us.
I'm going to give y'all a hint on the artist.
Give us a hint, baby.
He always do what I'm doing right now, wear shades. That's all I got. First things first, girl, recognize who is with you now. Second thing, can't blame me for how you were treated before I came. Hold up. See, I'm not Steven, Anthony, even Leroy or Ivan. Damn, girl, I've been right there for you since day one. So where is this shit coming from? See, girl, I'm not to blame for the pain that was caused by previous cats, yeah.
Okay, well, how long you
Who had your heart before me?
Hey, you gonna sing the whole damn song?
All right, let's give it up.
Yes,
all right, so I told y'all he wear glasses all the time. So that's the biggest one I can give you.
I think I tell you what. I know the
Who is it, Bobby?
Well, no, not Stacey.
Nah.
Yes, Tom.
Bam, we got something coming.
But listen, I know the artist of the song you just sang, but I don't know the song.
Yeah, that song different.
I'm gonna
have to tell y'all at the end who that was, because that's a different song.
Does anybody know Stan's song?
Just the artist. Just the artist. Who knows the artist? Okay, Music Soul Child. It's an early Music Soul Child. Way early Music Soul Child.
Well, you did sing that.
Well, no, I don't know the words. I had to look on the thing. But yeah. So anyway, y'all didn't get a chance to name that. So that's how we have fun here. We like to warm up with that and have a good time. And So let's do a show.
You got a Spotlight Shining Star for us today?
You better know it. So Spotlight Shining Star, that's one of my favorite segments, you guys. That's where we spotlight somebody who's done something great in the community. Big, tall, fat, small. Rich, poor, does not matter, as long as it's something great.
Right.
And actually, hold up, what's the wrong one?
Who we got today?
This is my homie. He's always doing some great things. This happened to be a famous one. We haven't did a famous person in a while. So this week's Shining Star is Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
His foundation gifted 500, not 5, not 50, 500 pairs of shoes to 100 kids from Wesley Lakes Elementary School in Henry County, Georgia. After the kids picked out their shoes, they also got to meet the big homie.
I love it.
And so shout out to Shaq for being present, being in the community. And so I respect that. That's not something that everybody's doing. A lot of people are just kind of like not really giving as much as they used to. So I appreciate anytime somebody does something big for the community. Shaq,
I do too.
Spotlight Shining Star. Big
Shout out to you, Big Shaq. Listen, back onto the feed real quick.
Get your feet done though, Shaq. I saw your feet on the thing, and you should put that shea butter on your.
We're gonna talk about that in a minute.
Rusty and Asian.
Sean Jackson guessed my song, "Something in My Heart," Michelet. Yes. Wait a minute.
Hold up, Sean.
Oh, Keisha guessed you, Music Soul Child. So Keisha already guessed it.
Keisha guessed it?
Yeah, she guessed it.
She knew the song?
Yeah, she knew it. It was already on the feed.
That's right. What's up, Keisha?
Yeah, what's up, y'all? We got a quick commercial break because we got some Spotlight news for you when we come right back.
We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.
Spotlight Over the City. Catch us every Thursday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. via www.spotlightoverthecity.com. You can follow us on Instagram at Spotlight Over the City. You can find us on Facebook, Spotlight Over the City, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Spotlight Over the City TV, y'all.
Yes, indeed. And it's also on Twitter. Don't forget Spotlight Over the City. Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. You guys having a good time?
Yes, I am.
Man, I appreciate you guys being in the building.
You
having a good time,
You sang that song, baby. Sexual Chocolate.
You must want something.
I do.
You ain't got to bribe me.
I ain't too proud to say that I want it. That's right.
Yeah, okay, well, let's go. We got a show.
Spotlight News is sponsored by Shea Butter Like Whoa and Tactical Force Training Solutions. Shea Butter Like Whoa, provides gentle and natural skincare products that are 100% non-toxic. They source plant-derived ingredients of the highest quality.
Just for you, Shaq. You see that? I told Shaq.
Let me tell you something about this Shea Butter. I'm wearing it today, and y'all see how he been acting, right?
Mm-hmm. Tell him what you got on. That's why I'm acting like that. What's the name of it?
I just got a refill. Thank you, Terry. We got our shipment. I got Sweet and Juicy.
That's it right
That's
there.
my favorite.
There it is. Sweet and Juicy.
Sweet and Juicy.
That's all you need to know.
Is my favorite.
Get your girl some Sweet and Juicy.
But y'all really do need to try this Shea Butter. Go to www.sheabutterlikewhoa, WHOA.com, and at the end of your order, put in SPOT20, SPOT20, and
Spot
you get a
20.
discount off your order, right?
Yeah,
because you part of
right?
you part of the Spotlight family, and I need you to be summertime fine and get yourself oiled down with some Shea Butter Like Whoa today. Go get some. I wouldn't steal you wrong.
Shea Butter.
Yeah, Mighty Mouse likes it too.
It's a good texture for real, you guys. We make jokes.
Hey, Mighty Mouse, them girls be rubbing all on you with that Shea Butter, don't they?
So you got to get the girl to rub it on you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's... you hear my... he must ain't believe me. Do it for real. Try me. Tell your girl rub it on you. I ain't lying. And so it is a good texture. It's smooth and it stays on. You know, some lotions and stuff, you put it on your
Shea Butter Like Whoa.
Before you get in the car, you dry.
That's
it's not
right.
like that. That's going to get you right.
Get you right. Tactical Force Training is the solution to you acquiring licensing for the Maryland HQL so you can own a firearm inside of your home. And they have wear and carry courses as well. They offer private lessons in firearms cleaning, maintenance, and marksmanship. To register for a class or find out more about them, or you can join their gun club, visit them on Facebook or Instagram, Tactical Force Training Solution, or visit their website at tacticalforcetrainingsolution.square.site. Their offices are located at 3004 Elsa Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland. Check them out. CEO Dwayne Elmore and Teresa Maribel doing the daggone thing, teaching y'all how to get a gun and keep yourself safe inside your home. And if you can wear and carry, then you keep yourself safe wherever you go.
So wear and carry just means a license to carry and conceal. Mm-hmm. So you can get both licenses. It's a two-part situation. We'll be holding these classes. We're trying to get the dates together. We'll be holding the classes personally ourselves over on the DMV side, on this side. If the Baltimore people want to go over that side, you have to contact them directly over there, or either for this side, and we'll set you up for a date here. It's very, very, very important that we stress. We're not into the foolishness that we see out here today. It's sickening with the gunplay that these young boys are doing out here in the street. I hate it. But what I will say is you want to be protective of your home and your business or whatever the case may be. And so you get the license so you'll be professional at what you do and you'll be able to protect yourself professionally. Mine, I got my wife, right? She's licensed and she's straight and even got her a weapon or two. Mm-hmm. And so you ain't scared.
I ain't scared.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, Nova said her second name is Sweet and Juicy. I know that's right. So she gonna get her some of that Shea Butter. Get you some, Nova.
Okay, Sweet and Juicy. Get you some Sweet and Juicy, Nova. What's up, Nova?
Spotlight News. Last month, we told you all about all of the celebrities that are investing in cannabis businesses, right? Well, guess what? Jay-Z
took it over the top.
Jay-Z's Mercer Park brand company just merged with Glass House Group for a $567 million deal. This deal will give Jay-Z ownership of the largest California cannabis producer. Once the deal is finished, the company will start producing 900,000 pounds of reefer.
How many? Go back. Say cannabis. It's only cannabis.
900,000.
We do cannabis.
Okay.
So how many? What now? What?
900,000 pounds of marijuana. 900,000 pounds they're going to be producing.
I love Jay.
Yes.
So here's the thing. One thing I would respect about Jay-Z is this. A lot of things, but I'll say this. Hold down the game, long time. Stayed real high. A whole bunch of platinum albums, long time. But always stayed to the bag in different arenas. From Duce to blah, blah, blah. But on this one, I think you went straight to the top. That's when you got a lot of money, you can buy your way straight to the top. And if you're going to be in the game, why not be at the top?
Why not?
So if you can come in with 900,000 pounds,
what did song say? What's better than
$1
millionaire, billionaire, 2?
What's better than 1 pound? 900,000.
900,000 pounds of marijuana.
Yeah. Well, I hope you drop some around here.
That's why I'm like.
So it's some black dispensaries. Shout out to Marion, Maine, and a couple of others. Drop it on them. Drop it in Marion, Maine. They run.
Yeah, shout out to my girl Hope Wiseman over there, owning
the youngest
dispensary.
black dispensary owner in the United States of America is Miss Hope Wiseman, the homegirl herself.
That's right.
Right around the corner on Central Avenue.
Hey,
Marion,
girl,
Maine.
hey.
Marion, Maine, go get you some of that
Right.
gas that Jay-Z dropping off.
Yes. Actor Bryshere Gray, y'all know him for his role as Hakeem on the Fox hit show Empire. He pleaded guilty to felony domestic violence. His wife says he assaulted her for hours and he needs to serve jail time. Well, the judge agreed, sort of, and Bryshere was sentenced to 10 days.
Wait, not my little rap dude.
Yeah. Hakeem, he's sentenced to 10 days in jail and he's got 3 years of probation for assaulting his wife for hours. Like, I don't know what he was doing, but what can you withstand for hours from your husband? What kind of assault? I mean,
so take it from me. Go get you some anger management classes. I'm just speaking for a friend. Get you some anger management classes because they can really change your life around.
Yeah,
I can promise you that.
I
you
agree.
don't want that to tilt too far.
Hey, Hakeem, stop beating on your wife, man.
Yeah, don't put your hands on her, bro. If you gotta
if you
gotta hit a quitter, bro. If you gotta hit a quitter,
that's right.
That's the motto.
That's right.
There you go.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott will sign legislation allowing the residents of Texas to carry handguns without a license, without a background check, and no training necessary. Police have spoken out saying that it's going to be unsafe for the community and unsafe for the police in Texas. But the governor said, to hell with all of that. The Texas residents need to be safe from y'all police and from everybody else. So you can get a gun without a background check or any training or a license if you live in Texas.
I don't think that's cool. I think that's a disaster.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, because see, the thing is, the thing I was going to say is this. Because you can get, most people that don't supposed to have the pistols can get the pistols. You can get the guns if you don't supposed to. So I think that at least give it a little.
Maybe that's happening anyway, right?
Yeah, but I mean, that's just giving it a free for all at this point, though. You can have anybody purchasing guns, and it's going to be a wild, wild west.
I bet you one thing, though, in Texas, the police will think twice before they pull up on you and try to do some of the things that they've been doing to
they
people.
They ain't going to do nothing to the police. They just going to do something to each other. They ain't going to do nothing to the police. That's dead. Let me know when y'all ready.
Anyway, Spotlight Sports. What you got, baby?
Oh, I lost my train of thought. I forgot I was on the show. Hey, man, Spotlight Sports. All right, let's get back to it.
Yes.
Phil Mickelson, where he come from?
Well,
he's like 108.
Yes, but that's why he's in the news.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, let me talk about this boy. Phil, it's Mickelson.
It's Mickelson. It's with an M. M is in Mary or Mouse or Mighty Mouse.
He been gone a long time. It was an M when he left.
No, it was never an M, honey. It was always Mickelson.
Okay, Phil Mickelson became the oldest golfer to win the men's PGA Championship at 50 years old. Put him back on the screen. He's 50.
He's 50, and he's the oldest that has ever won a championship.
Okay, well, hell.
Yeah, he looks good, too.
He does?
Not to me, I mean.
Okay.
For 50.
Okay,
he don't look like you, but he looks decent.
Because I thought he was oldest. This was Phil's second PGA Championship win. His last one was in 2013. So he ain't completely disappeared. I just hadn't seen him. Okay, congratulations also to gold medalist. This is the one that I think is really important. Not that one.
I love it more than like Girl Magic.
Congratulations to gold medalist Olympian Simone Biles. Am I saying that right? Biles. For landing the...
to watch every single time. Here we go.
Oh, this is tough.
Yurchenko.
Yurchenko. It's the name of a flip.
Yeah, it's the double pike.
It's a whole bunch going on with this one right here. It's a double pike over the weekend. A stunt that has never, ever, ever been landed by a woman in gymnastics.
Well, it was by Miss Simone and Black Girl Magic.
This young lady right here. Did you show the flip? I must have missed it.
I don't know. I'm going to do it for you.
I don't know if you got this one, because this will hurt you. She did a double pike with some other stuff added to it, and they got a name to it. Right?
There you go. Look, y'all.
She ran 106.
Woo!
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I probably won't be able to do that.
Sis, you can't.
I changed my mind.
Don't you try
It's a
that.
no.
I could see you right now scuffing your whole forehead.
I ain't messing with it.
Right on that on the thing, the runway thing.
I'm going to do my basic cartwheel for you, though.
Yeah, let's keep it basic.
Okay.
Well, congratulations to this young lady, because that was dynamite. I like what she did.
I agree.
I like any black person doing anything good. You know that?
That's
black
how
and
I
brown,
feel.
whatever. Shout out to all my black and brown people. It's something about us. I just like us a lot.
Something about us, I know.
Yeah.
Listen,
Stop the shooting, though. Y'all got to put them pistols up.
Question of the week. We are here at one of my favorite segments of the show, right?
Oh, here we go. Please, y'all brace yourself. This is trouble.
Right. Well, before we
It ain't about me, is it?
I don't know. Before we get in, I didn't even see this one. Amber sent it. Before we get into this one, I'd like to mention Umbrella Therapeutic Services again. Umbrella Therapeutic Services sponsors our Question of the Week segment.
Yep.
Yes, and they are DC's most reliable and trusted behavioral health organization. Umbrella provides community support, medication management, therapy for individuals and groups, and they also do diagnostic assessments. Any DC residents for ages 5 and up eligible for their services. They accept Medicaid and Medicare and some private health insurance programs. You can reach them by calling 1-888-793-4357. Torrance, is that still the same number? I'm assuming it is. 1-888-793-4357 and request Umbrella Therapeutic Services. Yes. Take mental health seriously. We're ending Mental Health Awareness Month, which is the month of May.
Yes.
With our friends Umbrella Therapeutic Services in the building.
So let me say, yes, we play sometimes on Spotlight, but when it comes to mental health, we take it very, 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 very seriously.
Yes, we do.
A lot of things are happening on behalf of mental health that people don't even realize. So if you feel like you need what we call a mental tune-up, please do not take it for granted. Call someone. Umbrella Therapeutic Services will be the people to call, and they're discreet. You don't have to tell people your business, and you can go in and don't feel bad because you feel like you need a tune-up. Your car needs a tune-up. You still drive it. How about yourself? Tune it up. It's all good.
All right, so this one is, it's addressed to you, though, so maybe I'm not in it.
Uh-oh.
Stan, I'm in a tough situation. I have a best friend of 37 years, and we will call him Barney to protect his identity. Barney has been married to his wife for 12 years, and we are like family, so that's his homie for 37 years. I recently saw Barney's wife leaving a hotel room with another woman. Wait a minute. Barney's wife leaving the hotel room with another man. So he saw Barney's wife with another man at a hotel. Mm-hmm. The complexity is that I was with a woman as well, and it was not my wife. I want Barney to know that his wife is a hoe because he has been good to her and their 4 kids. He has provided for their entire family and also her mother for many years. He works hard to maintain their nice lifestyle, and he's always bragging about how amazing and loyal his wife is. When we both saw each other at the hotel, neither one of us acknowledged each other. It was very awkward. She's probably very nervous that I'm going to tell Barney what I saw. I'm not as nervous, but I do not want my wife to be hurt by any of my messiness. Should I just tell my wife everything now and then tell Barney about his wife? Should I just leave it alone and pray that his wife doesn't say anything to my wife? It will be hard for me to be around Barney. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait. It will be hard for me to be around Barney and his wife knowing what I saw and not tell him. Him and I have been friends for 37 years, and I know that he would be very upset with me if he knew what I saw and then I allowed him to continue being in the blind. But then if I tell him what I saw, I'm going to have to tell my wife what I did. I was always told, never confess. Unless your wife shows you a video of you naked with a woman having intercourse, you never confess. Always say it was not me. But I can't sleep because it's not just my situation at stake here. Please help.
This is pretty easy.
It is?
So, yeah, I mean, first of all, I appreciate you writing the letter. I'll say that. Let's start there. You kind of hit the nail on the head when you said it. You said, I was told to basically mind your damn business. Right?
No, he said he was told to never confess.
Okay.
Unless your wife shows you a video. Right.
Okay. So, never confess. It's pretty much cut and dry. You call her a whole whore, right?
A hoe,
but you was being a whole whore. Why you call her being a whore?
Yourself.
And so why would you be running to confess something about someone else's situation when yours look the same? And that's stressing you out a whole lot. So I'm hoping you ain't involved with the boy over there because it's weird that you so eager to tell his situation like it's bothering you to death. Why your situation ain't keeping you up? Why are you not concerned with your house? Because before you can fix someone else's house, you should probably try to manage the stink that's in your house. And obviously, if you at the hotel seeing her slide out, then you're stinking. So just focus on the stink in your house and don't focus so much on what this young lady's doing. Act like you didn't see her. Mind your business. Don't get involved with that.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
So,
I would definitely not run and tell my man, you got to hear this. I seen what's the girl's name again? Who is she? Betty?
She didn't say. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, what's it? Barney.
Yeah, he said he want to protect his friend's identity. Okay, Barney's wife.
Barney is the wife.
No, Barney is his friend of 37 years.
Okay, so
he saw Barney's wife at the hotel.
Let's name him something else. Barney's done.
Listen.
So okay, that's throwing me off the Barney thing. I couldn't even focus. Barney. All I'm seeing is look like don't call him that. Say Kevin, Mike, any of that shit. So anyway. Whatever your name is, mind your business though. Like for real, because you already out of pocket. When they say you living in a glass house, don't throw no stones. Or maybe they don't say that everywhere, but around here, that's what they say. Don't throw them. Mind your business, stay in your own lane, and fix your house so you don't have to be in a hotel catching her. That's it.
Okay. Listen. So I agree.
You don't agree?
I agree, and
well,
I don't.
What's your opinion? That was
like
mine.
I'm on
What
both.
you say?
I'm straddling right now because.
So now, what one reason that he needs to run and tell her anything?
You got okay. First of all,
tell his wife. Now you saw her, she saw you.
First of all,
right?
Let's think about this for a minute. 30 seconds.
I'm gonna pass the mic. We need somebody's opinion out here.
I'm gonna flip this a little bit because you got to think about it from another angle.
Okay,
so
let's do that.
37 years of friendship is a long time. I'm gonna use one of my friends that I've been friends with for 37 years. Right? I'm 50 and I've been friends with this person for 37 years, and I know for a fact that if this person knew that I knew that her man was doing what he was doing to her, and I'm the one who knew and didn't tell her, and then she finds out some other kind of way, and I knew all along, that ends my friendship with her for 37 years. So I get it. You do supposed to mind your business, but when you got a friend or a brother or a sister, and you see them at a hotel, you see their significant other, so you're gonna be around them. So let's just, I don't know who's your long term friend, maybe like Jeff.
I just can't do it. I've done that before, and I told one of my homies that his girl was a whore, and he turned around and started beefing with me because he thought I wanted his girl. And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to help you out. Like, I don't want your girl. Like, and so he was in his feelings because he didn't want to leave. Regardless, I could have only if Jesus would have came and said, look, bro, your girl. He would have been like, is this Jesus? Like, he wouldn't have believed it. So why do that when you can really mind your business? Like. It's not my business. Like at the end of the day, if that's already stinking enough, like they say, if you stare in shit long enough, it just stinks.
So when you be
it's gonna stink enough to be found out about.
So when you be around them again, and you be looking at her, and you know what she's done, and you looking at him,
she saw me,
and you see your friend doting on her like she is so. My wife is so loyal. My wife is so this. You gonna just be like, yep.
Yep, because that's not my place to have anything to do with it. It's not my place to say no. She not, bro. She a whore. And he gonna say, how you know? Because when I was being a whore, I saw her. Like, what? Like,
well, I mean, we could take the approach,
wild.
Everything done in the dark comes to light. But I'm just telling y'all, my sister or my close friends, if you see him at a hotel.
Wait, let's get an opinion.
Call me.
Let's get someone's opinion.
Get some opinions. Anybody want to weigh in?
Let's give my.
Does anybody got something to say?
Tell me what you think.
We can't. We got to.
Somebody tell me.
Voluntarily.
What you say? This is your girlfriend.
30-some years.
30-some years.
Right.
You saw her man coming sliding out with another female. What did you do?
So it's just a lot of messy going on there. So
yeah.
With that situation, you have options. You know, my first instinct is mind your own marriage in that case, because I think maybe this person is so bothered by it because subconsciously they're seeing their own situation play out in front of their eyes. And I think that's why it's so bothersome to them, because they're literally looking at their guilt outside of themselves.
Good point.
But in that case, you know, if your friendship is that important, then you also have to be able to weigh the value of your marriage in that situation, because your marriage is at that point also on the line. So unless you're ready to work on the issues you have in your own marriage, at the same time of being able to be loyal to your friend, then, you know, you might have to confront that unless you and your friend have such a good relationship where you can be like, hey, you know, I was out being trifling, but in the process of me being trifling, you know, I saw your wife.
Right.
But in nowadays, in times, you don't know what's going on. That man don't know what's going on with his friend's marriage, because his friend could also be out cheating too. And you never know why his wife is out, because, you know, it could be some messiness already going on in their relationship where she feels like she may be retaliating. You don't know.
I like the points.
I just say mind your business unless you're ready to work on your own relationship.
That's a good point.
So the point to her point, the reason I agree with what she's saying wholeheartedly is because what he's saying is, once I say to her, I'm gonna tell my homeboy I saw her out there cheating, I also gotta come to you and say, but I was in the whole when I saw, and so you creating a whole whirlwind of foolishness when you could just really mind your business and, like you said, fix your relationship. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, my thoughts are, the two cheaters need to get together and talk.
And work it out.
What we're going to do about
what we're going to do about this, because we both saw each other.
Because we both saw each other, because I'm sure one was, is he going to tell my man, or is he going to tell my wife? And
right.
So the two of them, in my opinion, need to sit down and figure out how they're going to work the thing out.
I think that's a good idea,
because
Torrance.
now at the end of the day, they have to be all friends to some degree, right? Because they hanging out, they're all friends to some degree. So they both kind of feel a way about each other's situation. I'm pretty sure she could want to tell on him as well. You know what I mean? She could feel the same way about him.
Right.
And
so
vice versa.
For some of you that are in a relationship, married, committed relationship, please comment on our Instagram, on our Facebook. I'm curious to know, like, you know, if you're married, in a relationship, or if you have a bestie for years and you saw your bestie coming out of a hotel room with someone else, what do you do? Especially if you was coming out of the hotel room too with somebody you wasn't supposed to be with.
So that's when it gets complicated.
So tell us about it.
If you were just in passing and you saw them out eating, and you and your boys was out eating and y'all saw them in the restaurant, it's kind of a different situation. Let's go. He got a quick. He want to say something. What you got?
So I think it all changes if the person, like, let's say the person was by themselves, like one was by themselves. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So the fact that both of the parties, like he said, was messing up, they need to talk. But if it'll be different to me. Like, I would say something if I was by myself.
Right, that's my point. If you just like, in passing,
exactly,
you see her out of pocket, but you don't want to
mess up your
stuff.
But
you don't bring it back on your own house.
If I'm messing up, and you messing up, like,
so then I'm just, it's a wash. It's a wash, man, right? It's a wash. Right? I'm gonna have to leave it alone, right? I don't want her in turn to go to my partner and be like, yeah, I saw Sam, blah blah. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave that alone.
Like,
yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Y'all just nasty. Y'all, not y'all too, but y'all.
You gotta leave it alone. Like, what can you do about that, right?
Yeah, so I appreciate you all writing the questions in. Please, if you have any questions like that for me or Stan, please send us an email, info@spotlightoverthecity.com. info@spotlightoverthecity.com. We love your relationship questions. We have tons of them. Though. Keep them coming in. Great question. We hope we were able to help. I don't know what you're gonna do, sir, but you better.
I would just mind my business, sir. If
Yeah.
I was you, I don't want to, that's just my opinion. I would just leave it alone. I wouldn't bother.
And if you are
stir it up.
If you're on Facebook watching, please share the show. Share the show. That helps us out. Keep the Spotlight movement going. Please share our show with your friends, your families, your neighbors, whoever you see. Share the show, please. And we really, really appreciate the support.
Sure.
We got to get ready to go to a quick commercial break because we have Umbrella Therapeutic Services in the building, you all. We'll be right back.
I'm Terry Williams, the founder of Shea Butter Like Whoa, a natural body care company based in Maryland. We specialize in body butters, scrubs, oils that are awesome for the entire family. What makes us different, you might ask? We use only plant-based ingredients in our products. We've been curating our products for over 10 plus years, put a lot of love into our products, and the process is what separates from others. We make products for your entire family to enjoy. We love what we do. We put that in every product that we make. And we want you to try us out today. You can reach us and you can look at what we have to offer on our website at SheaButterLikeWhoa.com. You can also follow us on any of our social media outlets as well. We look forward to you visiting us, and we look forward to your future business. Visit us today at SheaButterLikeWhoa.com.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. And guess what, y'all? We don't have just a +1 today, not even a +2. We got gang in the building. Umbrella Therapeutic Services in the building.
Yes.
And
gang is in the building.
without further ado, let's give it up for Umbrella
Y'all, let's
Therapeutic
give it up for Umbrella, Ella.
We got the gang. Look at them. They looking amazing, right? We
They
got
are
the gang
looking
in the
amazing.
building.
Welcome to Spotlight Over the City. You all, thank you. You all have been a part of our family for quite some time.
Forever.
Whether you know it or not, Wes has been in the family for a very long time. And we love what you all are doing for the city. We love that you all have been expanding, but we want you all to talk more about what some of the things you all are doing in DC. Who is Umbrella? Who are you all as individuals? And we're going to turn it over to Umbrella Therapeutic Services.
And before you say anything, thank you guys. We want to say thank you for being one of our biggest sponsors. You guys were betting on us when we were first starting. What happened to my mic? And everything was good, so we appreciate you.
Yes, indeed.
Let's go. What we got? Who's first?
I guess I'll go first. I'm Torrance Poindexter. Good evening, everyone. I'm Torrance Poindexter. I'm the Chief of Staff for Umbrella Therapeutic Services. I personally have been working in the behavioral health field for 13 years now. I work directly with Mr. Jones. I do just what my title says, Chief of Staff. I oversee the entire operation from intake, working directly with the psychiatrist team, the clinical team, working directly with the community support workers, just overall, the overall operations of Umbrella Therapeutic Services. Michaela?
I am Michaela Martin. I am an outreach specialist with Umbrella as well as a community support worker, which means that I work with Umbrella to network and build with the community. I'm often in the community telling people about our services, how we can help them, trying to break the stigma around mental health in our communities. And I also carry my own caseload, so I'm also a direct support to individuals with behavioral health diagnoses.
Wow.
Love it.
You working.
So my name is Chase Jones. I'm a business analyst and an outreach coordinator as well. So what I would do on a day-to-day basis is either help with our financial statements, help deal with our taxes, but I also go out into the communities and network as well. I try to host fun events for different projects in DC. We've done stuff like bring an Easter bunny to Syphax Gardens. We bring our personal trainers out and just do fitness routines with people, and we just try to not only spread mental health awareness, but also do things to make our community feel appreciated.
I love it.
Perfect.
I love it.
And last but not least.
Hi there. My name is Monique Buckner. I'm a business analyst and a outreach community support or community outreach worker as well. We are out in the community. We also run a lot of data. We take a look at how people are being engaged, whether they're actually getting the services, because once you get the people in, you got to make sure that they're being treated well and that they're being, taken care of. You can't just get them in the door and not keep up with them. So that's also a big part of our job.
I love it. I love
Great
it.
work. Great work.
So why don't you all talk a little bit about what Umbrella's doing? Like what's going on with Umbrella now, and where do you see things going in the future?
Well, currently, we are providing behavioral health services. We haven't stopped since the pandemic. Actually, we have been busier. We did modify our work schedule and things of that nature, but we understood that there were consumers out there that were still requiring and needing services. But that being said, we were still in operations with, of course, modified schedule. The only ones that were allowed to come into the office were our consumers that actually had take their medication by injection. Of course, we practice all the CDC rules, the social distancing, taking temperatures and things of that nature, wearing masks to protect ourselves as well as the consumers. But things have not stopped for Umbrella at all. We still have been very active with some of our community partners in the Southwest location. Just continuing to provide services to the communities to ensure them that we'll make it through this pandemic, helping them to deal with the challenges and things that they've been faced with being isolated, being in the homes, spending time with the loved ones or the ones they thought they were their loved ones, because they had to spend so much time with them. There's been some challenges in homes and things like that. So we've just been trying to continue to provide support for them throughout this very difficult time, not only for them, but for ourselves as well.
I love
Perfect.
it.
I have a quick question for anybody who wants to answer. I heard someone mention stigma. Why is this such a big stigma in the black community towards mental health? Anybody can take that.
I think that oftentimes when I'm doing my outreach events and just communicating with people, I always tell them we're trying to change the stigma of mental health. I think a lot of times people associate mental health with being crazy or just not having your head on a swivel. But the mind is like the body and the soul. You have to keep everything maintained. So I think that just spreading the word of mental health awareness and letting people know that just because you're seeking therapy or seeking community support work doesn't make you,
Crazy.
It doesn't make you crazy. It just means that you want to take care of yourself and you want to be a fully rounded individual. And we've all gone through traumatic experiences. Nobody's perfect, and sometimes it just helps to have somebody to reach out to that genuinely cares about your well-being.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I think sometimes, too, it's just a lack of understanding or knowing. Even people deal with trauma, and they don't even know that the things that they're going through are considered to be a trauma. So sometimes it's just not having the information. Let's just think about when we were in school, nobody was really talking about mental health or checking in on yourself or self-care and self-love and stuff like that. So sometimes it's just a lack of knowledge and a lack of information. So that's why it's really important to be out in the community, sharing the information, letting people know, like, hey, this is normal. Like, in my opinion, everybody has a diagnosis. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? So it could be anything. If you feel sad more days than not, then you're dealing with something. You're going through something. So it's just the main purpose is just to have that additional support there to help you get through those things and let you know you're not alone with going through them. So
I think those are some great points you made. Me personally, on a personal note, I have PTSD. I didn't know even what that was for years. It started when I was 23 years old. Something happened to me in my life at 23 that caused me to have that, and some other things continued to happen. And I didn't know what PTSD was until I heard someone speaking on it. And I said, man, that's me. And so like I say, we all should be able to go somewhere, Umbrella in particular, and get some help for our situations. Doesn't mean you're crazy at all.
It doesn't mean that at all. There's so many high-functioning individuals that seek therapy or on medication so that they can go to work and earn their super high salaries. You know what I'm saying? So having a behavioral health diagnosis doesn't change anything about what you're capable of doing or what you're able to achieve. It's
Right.
just a part of you.
That's it. What was you gonna say?
The other component that I wanted to touch on is that there's this cultural notion that we as a people have to be strong and have to do this alone. And sometimes strength actually comes from reaching out and saying, hey, I need some help.
Exactly.
Especially when that help is available and readily accessible. It's a guilt thing, it's a shame thing that shouldn't be there. So that's the stigma that you kind of have to work around.
I think that's a great point, and that's very true for especially the Black and brown community. Because I remember going over my friend's house when I was young, and his uncle had been in the military. He was just in the basement. And so they would just say, don't go down in the basement. And that's where it stopped. And so he wasn't getting any treatment or help. They wasn't getting any balance from his situation. And so it was a whole situation. And that's what we're used to doing, masking where we need to be asking.
And that stuff is top down, because if you have a parent that has issues that they're not willing to discuss, they raise their kids to not be willing to discuss their issues as well, because kids learn from their parents. If mom is quiet or dad is quiet, they learn, oh, I need to bottle up my feelings. I can't ask for help. And that's not necessarily the case.
That's a very good point as well. Did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, I didn't have anything I wanted to add to that. You all have made some really good points. What I would like for you all to chat about, because we don't have a lot more time.
Yeah, we kind of ran over.
Yeah, but I want to talk about, so Umbrella Services, the DC community, right?
Yeah.
For right now, it's just DC residents, right? That's
Yes.
correct? Okay. People can get appointments, what is that? Telehealth, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So you all are still continuing that as well? So even when things open up a little bit more, will you all continue to allow people to receive services virtually?
Yes.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
We just recently had a meeting with the Department of Behavioral Health, and they indicated to us that they are going to continue to allow the telehealth process to go on.
That was one of the questions that came into our feed.
Yes.
Will you all still do things virtually?
Yes.
And the other question is, and you may not be able to answer this today, but do you all foresee expanding into like Maryland at any point?
That would be a Mr. Jones question.
Okay. All right. I'm just reading the questions that
We're
come
going
in on
to
the
get
feed.
Mr. Jones out in Maryland.
Yeah.
Get some Maryland help,
Okay.
too.
That was just one of the questions from someone watching.
So we're going to say yes. It's coming soon.
Coming soon.
I'll call.
Eventually. Wes
but I
ain't
do
gonna turn.
know-
He ain't gonna turn
He
down.
ain't
He ain't
turning
turn
it
it
down.
down.
And the
so.
opportunity is great as well.
But I do know
Right.
that there are some agencies that are in Maryland
Okay.
that provide similar services that we do.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Is there anything coming up for Umbrella that you all would like to tell us about here? Anything coming up for you all in the spring or summer that everyone needs to know
Yeah,
about?
any particular points you want to make about Umbrella?
Who wants to share?
So right now we've been in the works on opening up a new office at this location called the Big Chair, and it's going to
Southside.
and it's going to be a day program for people who've gone through certain traumatic experiences. We're gonna provide a safe place for people to come in, get mentorship, have a safe environment to relax and to eat a good meal. So we're really proud of that, and we can't wait to see it open. And half of the program is going to be servicing children, and then the other half is going to be serving adults.
So when you
love
say
it.
children, do you know what age in particular you guys are going to serve?
Well, we start as young as 5 years.
Five,
5 years.
yeah.
So even in that program, even
Five and up.
I got you.
Okay. I
That's
love
a
it.
good thing. That's a great thing.
Any closing remarks from you all? Like I want to make sure that you all get a chance to tell us everything, because everyone's watching and listening. So any closing remarks?
Yeah, anything you?
I
would
do.
like
I just
to
have
tell
a few
the people
closing
about the
remarks.
organization?
Don't be ashamed to talk about it.
Yes.
Don't be ashamed to talk about it. Real quickly, I went through an experience over 3 years ago when I lost my mom. And like everyone else was saying about stigmatism and things like that, this was, and even with the Department of Behavioral Health, they used to be called the Department of Mental Health. So they changed their name to the Department of Behavioral Health. Because our situation is not always where we're just completely out of our mind. So when I had that experience with losing my mom, I didn't know how to act. I laid in bed for 3 days. Didn't know if that was normal or normal response. I never forget, I went to church, and I would always talk to her every Sunday after I left church. I cried from the time I got to church. I cried during offering. I cried during benediction. I cried during the welcoming and things of that nature. But I found out that people mourn differently. They handle things differently. So it was not that I was losing my mind, but this was just a normal process of me working through. So don't be afraid. I have had family members to talk to, so don't be afraid to talk about it and work through the situation.
Good point.
I appreciate that so much. Any closing remarks?
Mr. Poindexter was inside my brain with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely don't be ashamed. And just honestly, if people thought about mental health a little bit more like they thought about going to the gym, it would be a better place, because your brain is also a muscle. It needs to be worked out. It needs to be wired the right way. And sometimes you need a trainer, you need a counselor, you need a therapist to teach you and help assist you in learning that this might be a better coping mechanism. It's just a little help along the way.
I love
Perfect.
it. I love it. I love it. I appreciate you all so much. As you know, we love Umbrella. Do you want to have a closing remark, or you?
Who?
You?
Oh,
The pretty-
You want to close anything? You want to say anything?
No.
You sure?
Okay.
My closing remark is I just want to thank all the community support workers that work at Umbrella. I mean, they balance about 20 people, and they're always willing to pick up the phone and talk to their clients, even if they're on the clock or not on the clock. If a client is going through something and needs somebody to reach out to, their community support workers are there all day. One of our newest community support workers, she's a young girl named Stacy. She balances about 20 clients, and when I hang out with her, you know, we're going in the middle of conversations, and she's saying, "1 second, Chase, I gotta take this phone call," and then she starts, you know, talking to everybody. So I just want to thank all of our community support workers for working so hard for us.
I appreciate
And we
that.
appreciate the hard work all of
appreciate
you
that.
guys are doing as
Yes, we
well.
do.
We appreciate you guys coming on to talk about what you do. Very, very important, especially coming out of what we are coming out of. A lot of people didn't fare well during that time, even prior to that time, they wasn't faring well. So please, if you do feel you need some help, Umbrella Therapeutic Services would be the people to reach out to.
That's right,
5
y'all.
to 99.
That's right. I love it. Thank you all so much
So
for being
even
a
if you're
part
98,
of
you still get some help.
Thank you for being a part of our Spotlight family. We appreciate you all. We do have to
Definitely.
get ready for our next guest, though.
let's
So we
give it
got to
up for
go
Umbrella
give it up for
Therapeutic
Umbrella
Services.
Therapeutic
Oh wait, before y'all get out of here, did you tell them where they can follow you, where they can make sure they stay?
Umbrella Cares on Instagram. Umbrella Cares. Yes.
Make sure you stay linked in.
Stay linked in with Umbrella, you guys. We're going to be right back with our next guest.
We'll be right back. Spotlight.
Tactical force. Yeah, man. Y'all looking to get your HQL carried. Tactical force. Hit us up. We got the training for you right here in Baltimore. Tactical force. Tactical advantages. Force because I'm coming strong with you to get this training so you can get your aim up. And then you stack your guns up. I got that wear and carry so you know I keep that gun tough. That's the solution. If it comes to it, I pray I never have to, but I will do it. Mess with my family, mess with my home, man. We got that castle doctrine, so leave me alone, man. No stand your ground laws, but I'm in fear of my life. Stop and incapacitate the threat, so get your mind right. So if you need that HQL, looking for that weapon, carry handcuffing, don't see scrimmage on you, we got you. On your body, more murder, landlord, bottom citizen. My city dying, I'm just trying to survive. Change the narrative of firearms, one gun at a time. The Second Amendment, that's your right to keep it there. Still not being fringe, but it's people trying to change that. So exercise your right, stand up, it's time to fight back. Crime plaguing our streets like it's a damn war zone. Politicians got no answers, look like we all our own. Do your first line of defense and 911 slower than 9mm. You can get the heater, tactical force training solution. Help you get your gun permits, make you a better shooter. Tactical.
In 1990, Washington, D.C. saw more than 470 homicides, earning it the label murder capital of the U.S.
Shit, there you go right there. Hey, listen, when y'all pull over to the side, I'm going to go in here and rush this dude. When y'all see me rush him, Y'all rush in about 36. Give me about 30 seconds and rush the door. He ain't gonna know what hit him. What's up with you, man? How you feel, dude?
Good, man.
What's going on with you, man?
Man, I gotta tell you about this meeting, my nigga.
Oh, yeah, all right, how that go?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to see. I went and talked to the Diamonds the other day, man. I don't know, man. It's been a little funny.
Yeah, man.
I can't really say, but I got funny feelings that these dudes are feeling at me, son.
Sure. You already know what it is. Wait for Black to get in there, give us the signal, run up in the joint, snatch this nigga up, get this bread, spaz out.
So when you leave here, you gonna go get something to eat? Yeah.
What's up, miss?
It's about time. Somebody keep calling here, hanging up. Ever since you've been gone, somebody just keep calling, hanging up. What's going on?
All right,
thank you.
See you later, man.
All right, take care.
I'm there out. They ain't saying nothing?
No, just keep hanging up. When you
How many
hear,
times is that?
when you hear, all day long. Every time you leave, all day long.
Man, fuck this. I'm going to Atlantic City. This is my birthday. I ain't doing all this shit, man. What? They ain't say nothing?
Nothing at all. Just keep calling, hanging up. When you're in here, it doesn't ring. As soon as you leave, ring. Nobody's saying nothing.
Probably one of them damn females. You know how they do. Get this shit in. It's my 28th birthday.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. And guess what? We got us a +1 in the building. Not just a +1. I've been really on this guy for a minute because I love lyricists. I love rappers who can really rap. I love rappers who can put their bars together. So we're going to get right into it. Straight from Southside born, hailing out of VA, we got the one and only Sincerest Don.
Y'all give it up!
Bro, hey, what's good?
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Man. Hey, we appreciate you being a part, man. When I tell you, like I grew up on hip hop, I'm in trap hop, all that, I'm in it. And so even at my age, I love it and I appreciate good music. When I saw you on IG, bro, I saw you doing your thing. So let's start from the beginning. Let them know who is Sincerest Don.
Man, Sincerest Don, I started out as a poet. You know, elementary school. I was always the best one when it came to poetry. And from there, I just took it to another level. I always was secretive about, my rhymes. I used to write hide underneath the bed. But as I got older, and I got serious about it, it was, it was what it was. And we here now.
So what age was it when you decided, you know what? I'm going to take this serious.
I think I was like 20. I think I was like 23. I had played football. So, I had NFL dreams. But once that was over with, I was like, man, I can't do this 9-to-5 thing, So that's when I got serious about the music.
Yeah.
And from there, I just tried to level up every time.
And you're doing just that. So let's go back. Where did you get the name Sincerest Don? Strong name.
Yeah.
Well, for real, I was, I was sincere in my approach. So I thought that was the perfect name. And then, everybody got their nicknames around the way. So I was Don, and, I had so many other names. And my real name, it was Wale. So I couldn't be called Wale. We already got a Wale. So it was just like, I just went with Sincerest Don, and it stuck.
Sincerest Don is definitely a stick. And so when you be flowing, though, like, so where do you get your inspiration? Like, when I hear you rap, I can't really say today that I hear rappers that can flow like you because it's a different arena today than what I grew up in. So you remind me of that old school flow rap, like from when they used to get it in. So where did you get your inspiration?
Man, I'd probably say from like my dad, growing up watching my dad listen to UGK, Scarface.
Oh, so he was a hip hop.
For sure.
Yeah.
Too Short, Devin the Dude. So really, that's where it came from. DMX.
He said Devin the Dude. Hold up, one time for Houston. Yeah. He say Devin the Dude. That's the Brody right there. I ain't even know you knew about him.
Come on.
So you're a lyricist, so you know what it is. So how do you feel about the music scene now? Like I said, I'm not really too into. I guess I'm an old head now, so I'm not into some of what I'm hearing now. Some of it I appreciate. What do you feel about it, and especially in the DMV area? How does the music scene fit for you?
Well, I think, first of all, man, it's a lot of talented people in the DMV. Now, I say that, but I also say it's not too many people doing what I'm doing in the DMV.
That's right.
Everybody seems to be doing their own thing, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Because it's even easier for me to, branch off and do my own thing.
Your
So
own lane.
I'm all about lyrics and substance and content. So I'm all about telling you a story that you're gonna see from your neighborhood, or you're gonna see live from somebody that you know or somebody that you was around. So it's not really too much fairy tale rap. I'm just giving you my life and my story and what I seen.
I love it.
Yeah, but you putting it together real thorough. Like
Hey,
the
I'm
lyrics,
trying
the way
to,
you
man.
put them together.
Appreciate
So, on another note, tell me this: you got 1 hour, right?
Mhm.
You're gonna take a road trip. You're gonna pick up a check, so you're in a great mood. What are you listening to? One artist. You can't switch. Once you put that artist in, it got to be him. If it's Jay, it got to be Jay all the way. Whoever it is, it got to be that person. Who you rocking with? From start to finish.
Right now?
One artist. You can't switch. You got to hear him or her out the whole
Who's
hour
gonna
ride.
be?
Who you rocking with for that hour ride?
Right now, it's gonna be X.
Yeah.
X.
It's gonna be X.
Man, I'm gonna say when RIP X. When I got
RIP
into
X.
his catalog, I underestimated X. X has a catalog that's undeniable. His catalog is super vast, and he got a new joint he just dropped too. Shout out X's new project. He got a new project. I don't know if it's out yet, but it should be. So, man, what a choice.
That's a great choice.
That's a great choice. So, is that who inspired you, or what artist would you say inspired you the most?
Definitely, that was one of the artists. Probably the most that inspired me was Scarface.
I
can't say that enough.
I can see that.
From every album, from his first album, man, it just
Yeah, I
it
respect.
changed my life.
Shout out Houston once again. I
Sure.
respect
Storytelling.
that. Definite
Storytelling
storytelling.
for me.
That's what I really love about your lyrics. You tell a story.
Yeah.
So I don't hear a lot of that anymore. One fun fact. What is it? One thing about Sincerest Don that people would not know? Maybe you know how to cook well, whatever the case may be. What is that one thing?
I definitely cook well, breakfast especially.
Yeah, that's me. We breakfast king, right? We got the breakfast on lock, right?
Exactly. Other than that,
yeah. What's the fun fact?
I'm kind of a homebody. I'm not really a club guy. I don't hang out a lot. I'm a homebody. I sit home and write raps if I have a nice lady friend or I'm in a relationship. I'm tied down and I'm doing that.
That's it.
I know
Simple.
that's right.
Respect.
I love it. I love it. Simple,
So without
but very
further
humble.
ado, man, we gonna get to it.
Yeah, we're gonna have him close the show with some of his.
He's gonna give us one or two of them real quick, right?
Yeah.
So you guys stay tuned to the end
Don't
of the show.
go nowhere.
And you'll see why I have so much respect for this artist. You will too at the end of the show. So stay tuned.
Yes,
Hey man,
indeed.
we appreciate you. Let them know exactly where they can find you on IG, wherever you are, all social media platforms.
Sincerest Don, everything: Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music. We everywhere right now.
Everywhere.
YouTube. My hit single out right now, Street Therapy.
Street Therapy.
We got the Goldie video dropping any day now, so we just working.
Working.
So that's Street Therapy. Are you performing that today for us?
I gotta give him that today.
Man, so y'all stay tuned. We're going to get to that
Don't
single
go
at the end of the
nowhere.
show. Don't go nowhere. You'll be sorry if you missed it. We'll be right back. Sincere Don. Spotlight over the city, baby.
Spotlights.
And lately I've been stuck up in my own thoughts. Remember nights in that trap, trying to get them zones off. Smokers calling back to back, sometimes I cut the phone off. Soon as you get them in the air, then you're your own boss. And what's this, I'm hearing through the grapevine. Niggas see I caught fire, but now they hating from the baseline. Fuck them, I can't waste time, I did it for the west side. Dumfries home of hustlers, but it's sad, some of the best die. And I can't even hold you, lost pop, first I couldn't cry. Swear every play I made that day, I felt them by my side. And they gon' take your love for granted when your heart decides. Just know I'm clutching before tears roll from my mama's eyes. I was the one they ain't expect to make it. The underdog, now everybody favorite. I gotta spit it for the ones without the voice to say it. I gotta get it for my sons, and I ain't even make them. Heard of some niggas tryna put me in the cross. If it's up, then it's stuck. Can I put that on my dog? I've been moving like the boss. I'm just tryna ball, weather back against the wall. You know I'ma stand tall. Look, heard of some niggas tryna put me in the cross. If it's up, then it's stuck. Can I put that on my dog? I've been moving like the boss. I'm just tryna ball, weather back against the wall. I'ma stand tall. Too many nights I pray the hustler's prayer. One of my dogs coming home, the other back to jail. We had a choice to live dormant or get a vacuum seal. Too unimpressed with these rappers, cause y'all ain't trap for real. And it's my life in the sunshine, living each and every punchline. They say crime pays, but they never mention one time. That's blind leading the blind. It's a different type of time. Kept it real before the deal. That's the bottom line. Heard it some niggas trying to put me in the cross. If it's up, then it's stuck. And I put that on my dog. I've been moving like the boss. I'm just trying to ball, weather back against the wall. You know I'ma stand tall. Look, heard it some niggas trying to put me in the cross. If it's up, then it's stuck. And I put that on my dog. I've been moving like the boss. I'm just trying to ball, weather back against the wall. I'ma stand tall.
Sin, what's been going on?
Same old shit.
Have you been feeling like
yourself? Not at all.
What healthy habits have
you been implementing to feel like yourself again? Honestly, just putting it into the music.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. And guess what, y'all? We back with another +1 in the building.
Yes, we
you
are.
already know. And without further ado, I'm going to let Wifey introduce, matter of fact.
Listen, this young lady is amazing. Let's say that first, right?
I love her.
She's amazing.
Big energy, big spirit.
Big energy, big spirit. And, Stan and I both, like he was the one who pointed her out to me first. And then when I started following this young lady, I started like feeling her energy through Instagram. And that's why I said, you know what, we need to get her on the show just so we can like chit chat a little bit. She's got some amazing products for you all. I'm gonna let her tell you all about it. But I want you all to welcome to our Spotlight family, Diandra Janelle Rose, also known as the Fairy Thugmother.
Hey, let's give it up. I like that title, the Fairy Thugmother.
I love it. Hey, girl. Hey, Mo. How beautiful.
I love it.
Thank you so much for being a part of our Spotlight family. Thank you so much for sharing your energy, sharing all of the amazing things that you do, the people that follow you. I mean, I look at a lot of the comments of people that you inspire, people that you like really are helping people understand like how to balance energy and what the spirit realm and things of that nature. So I'm going to turn it over to you so you can tell a little bit about who you are and what is this Fairy Thugmother?
Okay. So where do we dive in? So Fairy Thugmother for me is just not really a personality, is me, but it is the way that I present myself to other people because it is a relatable way that people can receive information.
Yep. Right.
A lot of the times we don't always want to take advice from people that may not look like us or sound like us or can't find something relatable to relay that message, but I find that I'm in a relatable message giver.
Yes, you are.
And that's just the alias for that personality in myself.
I love it. How long have you been doing this? How long have you been the Fairy Thugmother?
So I've been doing this or just quote unquote ministering to people for maybe about 10 years now, but really coming into this on a social media platform in the sense of working with other people that reach out to me more so within the last, I'd like to say probably like 5 or 6 years. More seriously.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about some of the things. You have a lot of products. Do you make them? Do you tell us about that? Tell us more about that.
Yes. Okay. So I did bring some products just to show you guys briefly. There is so many more things that these amazing things do, but I know we don't have a lot of time. So I'm just going to run through some things. First of all, before I just go ahead and talk about them individually, I do want to say that they are just intentional products. Like I call it practical magic because a lot of people, we are coming into spirituality from a lot of different places. Not everybody is super engaged into, being very big on ritual or what other people are into these days because there's a lot of things that people are into. So it's just an accessible and simple way to add some extra juju to your life and get that good intention from the different products, the spiritual products that we have. So
some extra juju.
I
love it.
Yes, just a little bit of juju. So, okay, here we are. So I do have, thank you, I'm like, we're early. So I do have the money showers. Okay, so that's a manifestation wash. Everybody loves my money products. So that's what people come for, because everybody likes money.
Uh-huh.
But I do like to tell people that there are so many different types of abundance. So the thing that I like the most about my spiritual products is it is a magnetizer. It is made to attract things to you. It is made to increase and enhance your prayer life and things of that nature. However, the information that comes with each of the products is more so to get you in tune with speaking more positive things into your existence. So when you change your mindset, you're able to change your life. So the products are just a way to keep you on track so that you have a physical way to keep track of how you're inviting spirit into your life.
Love it.
And I think it's easy to do when you're spraying something on yourself, or you're in the shower, or you're doing your oils, because they're products that you would already use, but they're charged with extra essential oils and different herbs and things that correlate to different spiritual properties to help you out.
Yes.
So I want to know, how did you get so rooted and spiritually grounded?
Whew.
How did you get there?
How did I get there? I'd like to believe that we're already where we are, right? But it's how do we recognize ourselves? And that's really what it is. Because when we look at it that way, it feels less stressful, because we're all anxious to get someplace, because we call it a journey, right? We think that we're supposed to arrive somewhere within ourselves. But if you believe that it's already inside of you and you're just uncovering some layers so that you can better know yourself, so that you better seem, foundationally set in who you are. So for me, I've always been inside of myself, but the way that it manifests, the way it looks for other people has been, I'd like to say that I've lived a lot of different lives.
Okay, but I'm with you on that. Because I believe the same thing. So this is what I'm saying. So you guys, I know you have to be a little spiritually balanced to get it. But what I'm saying is, this is why I love this young lady and why I was stalking her on IG. That's just a glimpse of her balance and how she is so spiritually rooted and grounded. So I love it.
I love it.
I love it a lot. And
So-
so you say many lives. I know people don't really understand.
I say that in the sense,
transitioning.
in the sense that, in order to get to a place of grounding or peace within yourself, a lot of the times you are going through many different seasons to get to that point.
Right.
And as long as you grow through those seasons and you're learning through those seasons, you come out a little bit better every single time. So if I had not lived a lot of different phases of my own life to get the information to gain me some sense of wisdom, then I probably would not be as grounded unless I got knocked on my ass.
That's right. So, Ansul, I hope I'm saying that right. Ansul, Ansil.
Ansul
says Fairy with a whole bunch of hearts. I love it.
She's great.
Yes,
She says
yes,
you have
yes.
amazing products. So she's testifying. Great
Okay,
products.
she's a great customer because she be buying. Okay, I see that. I know because I still, I'm still not too bougie to process my own orders. So I
There
do
you
know
go.
this customer name.
So you process
I love
your
it.
own orders.
Yes.
Keeps you busy, right?
It keeps me very busy.
Very busy.
What a blessing to be
Very
busy, though. right?
It is a blessing, and that's why I have a phrase that work is not work. I like to consider it maintaining my blessings. I don't like the way the word work sounds or feels, so it's maintaining my blessings. So I have the privilege and the honor to be able to serve people, and that does indeed keep me very busy.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
So-
that means those products are working.
They are work. That's my favorite part. Other reviews.
That they're working and you getting reviews, and I've been
Yeah.
seeing. I see it. I watch it and I see people, and you post the screenshots and stuff of what people are saying about your products. I can't wait to try them myself.
Yes,
right?
I bought y'all so many goodies.
Yes, I can't wait to
That's
try them
what's up.
myself. I want people out there to follow you. I really because this young woman is really amazing, and even if you don't get something daily, if you follow her long enough, you'll get something.
You will get it there.
For sure.
If she's
I'm
on,
always
you'll get
dropping
it.
gems.
Every
Yeah.
time I've
She's
ever
dropping
been.
those gems.
That's why I say you'll get it. If you know what a gem look like, you'll get some gems. So let's talk a little bit more about. You got some other products that you had.
Yes,
Go because we
exactly.
stretch
So let's talk about just quickly, because a lot of men do not feel necessarily comfortable buying products unless explicitly they are told that it is for them. So I had to represent for the men.
Hey,
know that's right.
Y'all hear that, fellas?
I had to represent
We
for
got
the
a
men.
product.
So it is designed with your masculine energy in mind, just something to remind kings that they are kings and that they can create their kingdom. So it is an intentional product that they can use on your body in the shower or anything like that. And it comes with the mantra like all of my products do. So it activates that energy in you. And I actually brought several for you to give out to other people if you'd like
that's
to.
cool.
Because we do have them on the site for Father's Day.
Gotcha.
as
Listen, y'all,
well.
y'all hear that?
That's beautiful.
Okay, yeah, I brought some for y'all, okay?
Yes.
And then just like we were just asking about grounding, I do my grounding oil. I love my grounding oil. This is definitely one of my better sellers, because people that need help with focus, if you have anything going on with anxieties, worries, a lot of people just feeling floaty, not present, there, overwhelmed, the grounding oil. So a lot of my customers keep it at work by the desk, just smell it, rub it, It comes with all the little intentions and how I suggest that you use it, but it does help a lot if you struggle with anxiety or just feeling overwhelmed.
I just like what they stand for.
Yeah,
it seems
me
like
too.
every product has a really good use.
It has a purpose. It does a lot of I won't get too deeply into that, but a lot of my products do correlate to your energetic points of your body, your chakra system. That is just a way that I like to correlate it to how we go through things to help us speak, because I do have a truth serum, things to help to speak our truths. I have a floor wash, just things to invite good energy and protection into your home.
Great.
Yes, because everything, if you're going to do something, do it with intention, because that's when we find the most benefit. A lot of us don't live intentionally, so the products exactly.
Just talk to wifey about being intentional.
It's synchronicity. So that intention, so when you're using certain products on your day-to-day basis that remind you of your actions, remind you of your strengths, remind you of your power, you're being tapped in without feeling like you have to go to an altar every day, because a lot of people don't necessarily have the time to practice things in that manner. So you don't have to, you are the altar, you are the church. You don't always have to move your body somewhere else to get that connection with spirit.
I
love it. And so you're gonna help me balance my chakras one day soon.
Look, you about to be
all
all sorts of balance for all these products I got for y'all.
Love it.
Yes.
And so we want to make you a frequent visitor of Spotlight Over the City, because I know that you have so much to offer outside of just products. Just yourself.
Yeah.
As a human being and saying the things that you have to say, I'm anxious to hear more of that. So because of time, I'll have to.
I know.
Snip.
Yeah.
But we will definitely get you back. Make sure you tell them where they can follow you and get all of those good products.
Yeah, y'all need to know how to purchase these products.
And make sure you guys follow this young lady too, because I'm not blowing smoke when I wish I was, but I'm not blowing smoke right now. What I'm really trying to do is get y'all to understand that this young lady is giving up some amazing energy, and if you can get some free amazing energy, you should tap in.
Yes, indeed. I agree
So how do
with
they
that.
tap in?
Okay, you can tap in with me on. Okay, see, now we're back here.
Yeah,
you can tap in with
80
me.
cameras.
80 cameras. So you can tap in with me on Facebook, Diandra Janelle Rose, and you can tap in with me on Instagram, Fairy Thugmother. Okay, my website is www.theghettobuddha.com. How can you forget that? And just like I said, okay, Facebook, Diandra Janelle Rose, IG, Fairy Thugmother. Okay, and then I have another page, Fairy Thug Made It. But if it ain't those pages, y'all,
it ain't her.
Spammed.
Yeah, that's not her.
I can't. I need to make a product for common sense, y'all. But what I will say,
they wouldn't take it. They wouldn't even use it. They're not gonna use that one. They're not gonna use that one. Yeah, don't even waste your time.
Yes.
Yeah, but I love what you're doing, and I just want to say I appreciate your energy and your spirit, and thank you for being a part of Spotlight.
I appreciate y'all. It was nice to be able to magnetize.
I agree.
Yeah, beautiful.
One quick. Do you believe in Zodiac?
I do.
You do?
To a certain extent. There's so much depth to that. I think we all just run around asking, like, what's your sun sign? Essentially what we're asking is, what's your sun sign when you say what's your sign? But there's so much depth to our astrological charts.
That's why I want you to come back, because that's what I want you to lend to this platform. I want to get into some of the spiritual balance and how things work and blah, 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 because that's something that we can do a show on.
Yes.
What is your zodiac?
For sure. I'm an Aquarius sun, Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius moon.
Okay. What does that mean? Okay, so
it's a lot going on there. February 8th.
Okay, and I'm 16, so I'm Aquarius.
February 16th.
Oh, you're also, so based upon the time you were born, the planets and the stars, they was all doing something kind of special in a very specific degree, and that has a lot
Aquarius
to do.
Aquarius is a special.
We're different.
Very different.
We're very different human
people.
beings.
Yes.
Very different.
But they need us to make the world go around. So we got to get out of here. Let's give it up one more time for my girl, because when I tell you, y'all better know. The Fairy Thugmother, give it up. Don't forget, I told y'all you can get some good balance there.
And I'm going to tell you all, once I try the products, I'm going to be on there. I'm going to be telling y'all all about it. Yes, indeed. I cannot wait. I'm so happy to have you. Thanks again for being a part of our family. And we
got to wrap.
Okay.
They're giving us the wrap sign. We got to get out of here. So we'll be right back with more Spotlight Over the City.
I watch others eat around me. I never made a fuss, cause I was destined to be great. Just in the cloth that was cut, how come I show you niggas love? Never seeing in return as I'm strolling in my book of who owe, letting it burn. We was firm when that bliss came of the center, running quick game in the streets. Only nicknames, I put rentals in my bitch name. I felt my hood losing hope. Niggas' backs was on the ropes. What I do, I kept it close and went for the gusto. Trap was a liquidation, meaning everything must go. You can even get white only. We call that dead Jim Crow. You was late getting the memo. It been money on my mind. I let go of my foolish pride. Cut ties, simplify shit now, like do or die. See it in my mama eyes, I can't lie. I can grab a pie and charge my blicky up. White boy out Sacktown, got him for 10. That might be love, big plays. Meet me in the bridge, that's how we give it up. I raised my young niggas, work through the sippy cup. Now they got the numbers, gotta give back to your city, cuz this my 40 below flow. Alias with a way slow, never do what I say so. Ball up 20s like Play-Doh. Nigga, you know, fella.
Every time you fight with that nigga, I'm the one that pays for it. And you gonna get off his corners? You gonna leave his people be? Or you the one that's gonna find yourself a new plug? You don't mean that shit? The fuck I don't. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down.
I'm from Virginia, it's like something in the water. A nigga get a quarter, all of a sudden, Richard Porter. I should've saved more, fuck it, I should've made more. I'm from Virginia, it's like something in the water. A nigga get a quarter, all of a sudden, Richard Porter. I should've saved more, I should've made more. I was the plug favorite receiver and only running comebacks. I felt my brother pain when his cook up ain't come back. All that fly shit you doing cool, but look, we done that. Mixing lows with the highs to see what profit'll come from that. A couple P's to the good, need a favor I can do it. Niggas rarely this congruent, but back to what's important. Can you tell I want more smoke than Josh Gordon? Niggas orphans to my Montessori. I went out on a blaze of glory, risking my freedom and every broad who hit the pavement for me. But remember, this Virginia, you either AI or slang pies, but aim high, cause I watch too many niggas fall below the waistline, still say I. If you can feel the shit I'm spitting, God forbid, you gotta live it. But if so, nigga, let's get it. Let's get it. Look.
Back on Spotlight Over the City, man. Hush. Hey, we got a great show. Y'all having a good time? We got to wrap it up, but guess what? We got the one and only. I told you earlier the big homie was going to perform, and this is what we've been waiting on. So without further ado, the one and only Sincerest Don. Let's go.
Drop that.
Don't be scared of the volume, y'all. Go to a commercial. Go to a commercial. Don't leave it like that. Go to a commercial.
Wish I could love you the way, and I'm supposed to.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Hakeem modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood.
Spotlight over the city. Thank you for having me. Wish I could love you the way that I'm supposed to. You so much more than the go-to. Reason is tongue touching while I poke you. Last nigga used to throw you off. Now I go deep like the Tom Brady passed the Moss. And we got lost in blowing out by wishing in the sky. When I came up inside my deal, when you be by my side, I never lied somehow. The truth is get lethargic. Late night creeping for starters. Them loud ass Balenciagas, but I homed it. Draped you in Rick Owens. The tone of moment, you my baddest piece. Pedicures, white and white, you the sweetest treat. One summer, we ain't miss a beat. G-Town during the week, put work under your seat. I ain't falling, it's the clique. That's the Clico. What you mean I'm better off? You was there from the start, right? Let's quit this carousel. And I know it ain't take you long to learn my do-I verse. Hate to live with the fact I ain't had you first. Still I mark my turf, skybox hoodies and shirts. Even push my paper plates and knew about my playing ways and still play for keeps. Rare receipts, I'm moving around, we ain't spoken weeks. But open arms, I'm your charm, you at your best with me. Or should I let it be? What you wanna do? Told you I ain't going nowhere. Yep, I'm ready. Let's get it. And lately I've been stuck up in my own thoughts. Remember nights in that trap, trying to get them zones off. Smokers calling back to back, sometimes I cut the phone off. Soon as you get them in the air, then you're your own boss. And what's this, I'm hearing through the grapevine. Niggas see I caught fire, but now they hating from the baseline. Fuck them, I can't waste time, I did it for the west side. Dumfries home of hustlers, but it's sad, some of the best die. And I can't even hold you, lost pop, at first I couldn't cry. So every play I made that day, I felt them by my side. And they gon' take your love for granted when your heart decides. Just know I'm clutching before tears roll from my mama's eyes. I was the one they ain't expect to make it. The underdog, now everybody favorite. I gotta spit it for the ones without the voice to say it. I gotta get it for my sons, and I ain't even make them. Heard of some niggas trying to put me in the cross. If it's up, then it's stuck, and I put that on my dog. I've been moving like the boss. I'm just trying to ball, weather back against the wall. You know I'ma stand tall. Look, heard of some niggas trying to put me in the cross. If it's up, then it's stuck, and I put that on my dog. I've been moving like the boss. I'm just trying to ball, weather back against the wall. You know I'ma stand tall. Too many nights I pray the hustler's prayer. One of my dogs coming home, another back in jail. We had a choice to live dormant or get a vacuum seal. Too unimpressed with these rappers, cause y'all ain't trapping real. And it's my life in the sunshine, living each and every punchline. They say crime pays, but they never mention one time. That's blind leading the blind. This a different type of time. Kept it real before the deal. That's the bottom line. Heard of some niggas trying to put me in the cross. If it's up, then it's stuck, and I put that on my dog. I've been moving like the boss. I'm just trying to ball, weather back against the wall. You know I'ma stand tall. Look, heard of some niggas trying to put me in the cross. If it's up, then it's stuck, and I put that on my dog. I've been moving like the boss. I'm just trying to ball, weather back against the wall. You know I'ma stand tall. Spotlight over the city. Thank you for having me. Sincerest Don. VA, we here.
Let's give it up one more time for Sincerest Don. Hey, we got to get ready to wrap it up, you guys. We got to get ready to wrap it up, you guys. But make sure you follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, IG, Spotlight Over the City, everything. We love you guys. We appreciate you rocking with us. Before I go, I got to say this. Sometimes the only Bible that a person will ever see is the one inside of you. So make sure the story that you're telling is worth reading. Love hard, live good, God first. Spotlight Over the City, baby.